Good afternoon. It's my honor to be here with all of you today. I'm inspired to see so many people who also believe in science. Thank you. I'd like to give a special thanks to LA County Supervisor Hilda Solis, who as a member of Congress initiated a study of the San Gabriel Mountains, which served to lay the foundation for the ultimate designation of the San Gabriel Mountains as a national monument. I also want to thank current Congresswoman Judy Chu, who recently reintroduced legislation to establish a national recreation area in the San Gabriel Mountains. Her determination and dedication to this issue is admirable. Unfortunately, earlier this year, President Trump issued an unprecedented executive order on national monuments that directly affects our communities in the San Gabriel Valley and LA County. This executive order started as an ill-conceived review of all national monuments that encompass more than 100,000 acres, or which the Secretary of Interior arbitrarily decides to review. The San Gabriel Mountains National Monument, permanently protected in 2014 after a decade of public input and support, is included in the list of places under review by Interior Secretary Brian Zinke. Residents across the region should be alarmed that our beloved mountains and public lands are threatened. We must speak up now to ensure the continued protection of these sacred places. The rugged peaks of the San Gabriel Mountains form the backdrop of Los Angeles County. They are a place for Southern California's residents to explore the outdoors. Picnicking, hiking, swimming, fishing, and hunting are just a few of the many activities that people enjoy in the monument. This magnificent mountain range provides a third of LA County's drinking water and accounts for a majority of the county's open space. It is a matter of social justice that these lands continue to be protected and accessible to the public. More than half the population does not live within a half mile of a park, according to LA County's 2016 needs assessment. The San Gabriel Mountains National Monument helps to fill that void. Already more than 3 million visitors visit the monument each year. This is particularly true of economically disadvantaged families who lack access to other places to spend time outdoors. Since the designation, the Forest Service and local communities like mine have begun piloting transit-to-trail programs to better serve families without access to cars. Every summer, you can feel the heat already. Local families beat the heat by swimming in the cool waters of the San Gabriel River. Children get the chance to see wide open blue skies, the surprise of seeing fish swim by, and the joy of splashing in the water. I don't want to see these little ones in our region deprived of these formative childhood experiences. Our state and local leaders have taken a stand against the Trump administration's threat to the San Gabriel Mountains National Monument. The State Assembly passed a bipartisan resolution affirming California's support for all our national monuments. The Los Angeles County Board of Supervisors, the San Gabriel Valley Council of Governments, and my own city of El Monte have all done the same, making clear that our region is united against any changes to our national monument. In a poll conducted before the designation of the national monument, 4 out of 5 LA County voters voiced support for protection of these public lands. While we didn't expect a second fight to ensue, and to be able to ensure that these protections remain in place, now is the time to make our voices heard once again. So I get to do the last action for today. Today we're asking you to do one more task and take a moment to submit a comment to the Department of Interior and send a message to the President and the Interior Secretary that we are opposed to any effort to eliminate or reduce the size of our national monument. Please tell the Trump administration that our national monuments, including the San Gabriel Mountains, belong to our children and our grandchildren, and we won't stand for their legacy to be tossed aside. So for our action today, please take out your phones to access the web app. If you can do that. I heard the phones are at the ready already. Visit http:/climateday.la/take action. If you will, click on the link to adopt the city of I have the wrong one here. Click on the one for the San Gabriel Mountains, please. And submit comments. Either today, tomorrow. Please share on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, any other sites. And thank you very much for participating today. Special thank you on behalf of the 115,000 residents of my city who get to see these beautiful mountains every day. And we want to make sure that they're protected. Thank you very much for your time.